All right, everyone, here we go with the thank you reading for August 2023. I do these every month. There's a whole playlist of these. They're all timeless. So whenever you find it, you're meant to find it there to thank anybody, anyone that's ever given me a nickel for anything I do around here. I appreciate it. Donation, extended purchase, throwing nickels at my house, whatever it is, it's appreciated. This reading, which is a monthly thing I do, usually around the first, second, third of the month, whatever, is about you. It's your energy. I'm pulling on you. Okay. So I got a pre-shuffle here. Nice opens with a nice Ace of Swords. A bit of a reconciliation energy. However, there's something that's about to be revealed to you, I think. We got some hidden energy here. We'll talk about it. Right now, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if you're here, well, you're here for a reason. And I appreciate those nickels. Very nice. Flem the Parrot does too. You got to have organic food. So that said, I'm a frequent flyer at the farmers markets with your donations. Anyway, as I said, this reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, doing a thank you reading, universe. What do you want to tell my viewers? Right? Okay. We've been talking about this a little bit. It's been kind of there, but never stronger than it is right now with this Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords crossed by the Ace of Cups with a Hanged Man. Now we'll just talk about that for a moment. There's a hidden energy around you. It's just hanging around. It's an energy that's represented by new love. But it could be, and I've read this before, and it's here again, it's what I like to call, what I've classified as a dormant soulmate. It has nothing to do with your runner. A good number of you, enough that it's a majority of the viewers for it to come up in a reading, have a dormant soulmate around you. Someone that's been hanging around waiting for the energy to be just right to show up. That's the moon, hidden energy, chariot right there. Okay, and underneath the chariot is the world. That's telling me that the energy is right. Again, we talked about that in recent readings. I talked about schnapps, right? Scientists look at planets to see if there's life. There's got to be schnapps there. First letter of each of the elements necessary: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. Right? Well, all of that, we have schnapps. It just keeps coming up. However, it wants to talk about, now it's on the surface, this hidden energy just hanging there, this new love about to pop. And it is going to pop. I think it shows up. I think we're getting damn close for a good number of you. You're going to bump headlong into this individual. Or it could be a soul's true purpose, too. Wow, this just flew out of the deck. It just flew out. It literally did. It landed right on the table. There it is. The Empress. I'm going to put it back in. But, yeah. That's the universe backing me up. Sometimes that's one of my party tricks. When I talk, the universe backs me up and cards just come out and all that. I just did the party trick for you. Yeah. You're very attractive. It could be, I was starting to say, it could be a soul's true purpose. But for most of you, it belongs to a person, a dormant soulmate. You know, a lot of times, there's a lot of change within the energies right now. And a lot of times, speaking of soul's true purpose, it's something that you don't think it is. It's something you don't realize. Okay? So pay attention to all the signs you might be getting for those of you where it pertains to a soul's true purpose. It might not be the career or the path that you think it is. You know, I see that a lot sometimes. You know, I always talk about celebrities because everybody can kind of relate to that. Everybody sort of watches TV and shit. But a lot of times with celebrities, they're a celebrity on TV or in movies or something. Acting was their thing. They were always going to be an actor and all that stuff. But they end up with a career after that, which is actually their soul's true purpose. You know, they go on to do something else, start a foundation or something like that. You know, all of those kinds of things. So sometimes it's not what you think. You get a lot of signs. All right. Anyway, let's pull on your pre-shuffle. For most of you, this is a dormant soulmate. I just wanted to give some advice for those of you where it's your soul's true purpose. Be open-minded. Be neutral. Don't be rigid. You know, I have to be this. I have to go down this path. Don't be like that. Give every path a chance to fail. At least take a look down. You know, take a look down the street. See if it might be something good down there. You know, before you just dismiss things. Don't be a dismisser. That's what happened here with these runners in this soulmate cycle. They prejudged a lot of you and just dismissed some. Shit, I don't want it. Right? Nobody says that about the Empress. That's why they turned back around. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card. Yeah, the bottom card is strength. Something's about to happen here. What's fueling this? Yeah, the Nine of Swords. You're getting past this. There's an energy, it's an antsy energy. It's about, in the light seer, it's about communication, multiple birds in the air. So the energy around you is strength. Your heart chakra is open, it's a lot of heart chakra energy around. But it's Leo energy, which is passionate forward movement. But the energy itself that's approaching is antsy, it's staticky around it. That's usually an indicator of a dormant type soulmate, or a dormant soul's true purpose. It gets like that, especially when the energy's right for it to happen. Let's just see where we go. High Priestess, hidden energy all over the place. We're going to be pulling on hidden energy like crazy here. Center card, Eight of Cups. Wow, what is that? It's moving on toward the Nine Cups. I say that because we had the Nine Cups in the pre-shuffle. This is going to require some clarifying. Whatever is happening within the hidden energy that's about to spring out at you, right? And again, with that Ace of Swords that we opened with, pay attention to signs, pay attention to truths, all right? Look down every road. Give everybody a chance to fail before you fail them, right? Those kinds of things. But yeah, whatever it is, it moves you away from something that has become old, stale, 8 broken cups. What's red with the High Priestess? Now, I got hidden energy. 9 of Cups, it's liberating. There's an energy, something's happening that's going to, I hate saying it, change your life. But I don't mean to be so dramatic, but it kind of is. This is an independent energy. It's a liberation energy. For some of you, I think you just find yourselves with this energy. I think the hidden energy that's around you is your true self, and I think it emerges. It shows up on the surface, easy for you to spot. It's a bit of an aha moment, right? I kind of get that off the Ace of Swords anyway. It's an aha moment, right, for a lot of you. For others of you, this is something that liberates you from something you've been stuck. Sometimes with 8 broken cups, we get stuck in a loop, stuck in a rut. Our life feels like it's just going in circles, right? Our world becomes very small. Well, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. It takes the energy to be right. It's there with the Strength card crossing that. Wow. I'm going to switch decks. I'm just going to put this right there like that. I'm going to pull, move that. There you go. I'm going to pull with the Witches on this hidden energy. And the universe wants me to pull on the 8 of Cups too. So I'm going to start with that because I got 8 cups randomly at the bottom of this deck. Okay? Universe, like, sometimes it corrects me. The energy will always correct you. It's not just me. You know, you got to pay attention to what's going on. No, Steve, pull on the 8 of Cups first. Okay, all right. And I listen. Just flow with the energy. It's okay. You know, I made a mistake. I was going to pull on the High Priestess first. The universe said, no. Okay. 8 cups. Tell me about this. You seem hell-bent on giving me information on the 8 of Cups. So what do you want to say here, universe? What's going on? Wow. These thank you readings are always a wild card, you know, but they're always really powerful. Always. All right. Because we've had an exchange of energy pretty much. So, you know, it really is. They're almost personal in a way. 8 of Cups. Why is it here? 8 of Cups. Okay. Oh my God. I'm pulling on the 8 of Cups. You saw the 8 of Cups was randomly at the bottom, directing us, no, Steve, pull on the 8 of Cups. It's crossed by Strength. It's crossed by Strength from another deck. What the hell is going on? What's fueling? Oh, the Knight of Swords. Oh, God, yes. Incoming information. The universe trying to talk to you. The way it just talked to me. Nothing happens in these readings without a reason. All right? I don't talk about anything, joke about anything, point out anything that's not part of the energy here. And I just showed you how the universe talks to me. Way it says, no, you're not going to pull on the High Priestess. There's an 8 of Cups randomly at the bottom of this. You're going to pull on that. Pay attention. The universe trying to talk to some of you. And for a few of you, it's having a hard time getting that message through. You know, this Knight of Swords keeps getting cock-blocked a little bit. Perhaps you're a bit too focused on this. The Emperor. Perhaps. Lighten that focus just a little bit. All right? Just a little bit. Grow your own energy. Worry about your side. As far as the runner goes and the runner aspect of things, have the same kind of curiosity I have for it of, let's see what's going to happen. That kind of a thing. Take it, look at it from the eyes of a page a little bit. Okay? Yeah. Strength crossing it again. There's a message trying to come through. What's on top? Oh, God, something. Your environmental energy is trying to show you who you are. I saw that. I saw that when that came out. I felt that. That's happening for the majority of you. That's the Empress. It's trying to show you all is well message. That's always there in the energy. And however much energy flows in, there's always a little thin band of one message from the universe. All is well. Which is why I added to that little mantra that I gave you guys to say to the universe every day. Right? The universe always has my back. Its timing is perfect. It brings me the right people and the right situations at just the right time. All is well. You include that in there because it's always there. And it's trying to show you that in some way. I think you'll get proof because I had an Ace of Swords in the pre-shuffle. I think you'll get proof. Something here. And there's some message that's trying to get through. It boosts your confidence a bit. Okay? Energy's always in layers. There's more layers there than what I told you. But yeah, if you are a little too focused on one thing, one outcome, don't be like that. You limit the universe. If you're going to manifest, you ask for, I want this, or I want this person or someone better. I want this thing or something better. Leave it open. If you want the moon, you shoot for Mars. If you just shoot for the moon, you could come up a little short most of the time because it's not always easy to bring every order. Right? It's not an actual Burger King where you get it your way. You get it kind of close enough. All right. So overshoot. But the universe trying to show you who you really are. What's the center card read with? Well, strength twice. 5 swords. Yeah, that's the primary message. Something's trying to get through and it's getting blocked a little bit because you're focused on one thing. And if you don't come at me and go, Steve, I'm not. That's not me. I'm wide open. I'm almost a monk. You know, I'm just very neutral and wide open. It could be without you realizing it. It could be subconscious. It's okay. It's no big deal. Most people have a hard time not being short-sighted. Okay? They have a very hard time. Most people are very short-sighted. They see one little thing, one little problem, and they get all fucked up, and oh my God, they don't see a lot of angles. This energy right now is trying to show you more angles, and we talked about that in a recent reading. It's okay. All right? All right. Allow this night to come in. And the universe talks to us in various ways through other people. That includes me. Right? But it includes people you meet on the street, phone calls you overhear, things you see on TV. Pay attention. Most people don't. The universe, the energy around us is talking to us all day long, trying to direct us the right way, trying to make us do, certain things, or suggest, opportunity energy, all that stuff. Also happens through coincidences, happenstance, serendipitous things. What's read with the Empress? See? The Chariot. It's right there. I mean, it's a balanced emperor that drives that. The emperor, the empress. You're your own divine person. The universe is trying to show you who you are. It's trying to point the way. It's trying to show you. Please allow this through. And for all of you, what it's trying to show you, what it's trying to say, how it's going to do it, it's different for all of you. All right. I think the key to spotting it, though, has something to do with keeping your heart chakra open, not limiting yourself to one option, and also a little bit of what we talked about in the Q3 reading. July, August, September, my Q3 reading. We talked about fake it till you make it confidence. Not letting it go to arrogance, because that's repellent. Just sort of feeling like you're the Empress. Feeling like you're entitled to things without taking it too far. Controlling your behavior within that energy so it doesn't control you. All right? Now we pull on the hidden energy. There's hidden energy here. What is this? What is it? This is some powerful shit. This is not just your usual high priestess on the table here. This is very, 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 very weird. I would call it mysterious energy coming off of it. But it leads to this. Yeah. I mean, you are that. You're reflecting as the Empress here. Under the current environmental energies, you're the shit. There's no doubt. And you'll be pointed in a direction to best utilize said shit. All right, let's go. High priestess. High priestess, high priestess, high priestess. Oh, and don't sit around and go, okay, I'm going to listen to the energies. I'm going to listen to what Steve said. I'm going to do it. Am I doing it? I'm going to do it. Am I doing it? Stop that. You hear the energies around you talking to you and giving you messages. If you just relax, It's under a relaxed state. It's in part the law of pure potentiality where all the answers are in the silence. You don't have to go that far if you don't want to. Just chill. Don't look for the answers. The answers find you. It's like feathers, right? We talk about black feather energy. You find a black feather. A cycle is coming to an end. It's a good omen, right? That kind of thing. You can't go out, walk around and go, I'm trying to look for a black feather. Steve talking about black. You'll find a ton of black feathers if you do that. Y'all got crows in your neighborhood. You just walk around. You go out. You do your day like normal. And you're not even thinking about it. It's not in your mind. You're not out looking for a feather. You just happen to walk past something and you notice, bam, there's a feather there, right? It found you. And that's especially true if you took a different route. Right? I remember one time I found a black feather found me when I took a different route. I usually come back around my house and come back in toward the front, and this time I decided to come up the back for whatever reason. I don't know. I opened the gate and there's the damn feather right there on the ground. I'm like, oh, I see why I needed to come through here now. Like that. All right? What is crossing this high priestess? 4 cups. That's what's crossing it. 4 cups. It's a very, very interesting energy. I don't know how to read that. I don't know how to translate that into words. It has something to do with options. I get that with the 7 of Cups there. The 4 of Cups always has to do with options coming towards you, except it shows sometimes that you're not interested. It's a kind of an apathy type energy. But I think what it's trying to say, I think the easiest way I can translate this into words, because I just translate feelings into words, I think the easiest way is for me to say the energy around you might feel like this hidden energy, very mysterious, might feel like everything's going wrong. It might start to feel that way, or it might start to feel like nothing's happening. It could reflect in some of you as boredom or time going really slow, right? That's good. That's this energy. It's kind of how I feel the energy off of this card. So keep that in mind. All right, that would put if I were you, if you're feeling any of that, that would put a smile on my face. Okay? You know, again, we're just pulling on the hidden energy here. We'll get to the 9 Pentacles in a minute. What's on top? Yeah, the Fool. That energy dissipates very quickly. There's a new beginning trying to happen, and sometimes when that happens, and I equate it as a road where it's a dirt road a little bit before it turns into smooth pavement. There's a new beginning here trying to happen, a whole new journey for you, and I get that off of this for sure. But it's a journey not as the Fool, as the Empress. So that's life-changing shit. That's all new for you. It's a new way of looking at yourself, at others, and it changes the way people view you as well. Center card, red with the 4 of Cups. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. Excuse me. Very interesting. I want to call it generosity of spirit a little bit here. This 6 of Pentacles is strange. It almost reads like a Temperance card a little bit. You just keep doing what you're doing is kind of what it's saying. Don't worry if things feel like nothing's happening, or I'm sick of watching these fucking tarot readings and this asshole Steve keeps telling me my life is going to change and everything feels boring and slow. Nothing's changing. I'm going around in circles. It's fine. Just chill. It is a bit of that energy here. It's a generosity of spirit. Be generous with your own self in a way. What's red with the Fool? The 2 of Swords. Yeah. There are going to be multiple paths put ahead of you. Take the damn blindfold off. All right. You're going to need to turn this energy around. Flip it. All right. So make your decisions quickly. Don't get hung up. All right, when things do happen, I know sometimes if things aren't happening and things are going really slow and then something happens, you're still moving slow, you need to quickly adjust to the new energy as it comes in. That would be the ideal, okay? That would be the ideal. You are at a crossroads right now, whether you realize it or not. So if you're feeling like not much is happening and sort of apathetic about things are moving slow or whatever, or I'm not interested in anything, I don't give it. Allow that energy to flow. It's okay. It's all right. It's part of the drill when there's this kind of hidden energy around, for sure. And I said this felt like Temperance. It's right there. Temperance is crossing it. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that was going to fucking happen. I asked the universe right there, what's crossing the 6 of Pentacles? Yeah, Temperance. I'm right. So everything I just said just got backed up with the Temperance card here. It's all angel energy here. It's terrific. Wow, and you're getting signs to show you either how to become this or that you are this. Either way, some of you, the messages are having a hard time getting through. All right? Some of you, they're not, but some of you, enough of you, they are, that the universe wanted to talk about that here. Let's pull on the 9 Pentacles. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? What are we liberating? It's an independence energy. It's someone who's found themselves, right? Is she on the card, male or female? It's a she on the card. She found herself. She good, right? It's a beautiful, it's minor arcana empress energy in this context. Meaning, when I say that, it means you are the empress. But you got to have a little faith. You know, you got to believe that. You can free will yourself right into shit. And people do it. I watch them. People do it all day long. You know, they could take something that's supposed to be magic and spectacular and just focus on a couple of negative elements and fuck the whole thing. Ruin the whole thing. Right? I know people like that. I know people like that. They will absolutely do that. And I'm not saying it's you. It might be you on a smaller level. I don't know. You know, I have to exaggerate my examples because that's the best way to teach, is to exaggerate examples, right? Let's go. That's why comedians, stand-up comedy is a good way to learn about human nature, because they take something that's real, right? They take truth and they exaggerate it. And it really makes you look at it. It really makes you see, you know. It's really good about that. I always like it. You know, a good stand-up comic can teach you a lot. They're taking their observations, which are sometimes quite negative because a lot of them are very depressed, and they're making it funny, right? But it's true, right? And it's funny because it's true. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Why is it here? Why is it? Okay, all right. Fussy universe. Yeah, this is incredible. It's 10 cups crossing it. It's just, I mean, I don't have any way to put it. I don't even know. I'm going to see what's under this. Why is that there? Yeah, Page of Cups. There's this. Again, we talked a lot in this reading about you finding yourself, and that's definitely an energy that's here for a good number of you. But we can't leave out the fact that there is a new love that is approaching. It's something you may have dreamt about or manifested by accident through a dream. Okay? So if you had a dream about an ideal person at some point, and I don't mean recently, at some point, the universe heard you. You accidentally manifested. You had enough soul in that dream that it got out there into deep, deep energy. And yeah, something here coming to liberate for sure. Either way, it's a dream come true energy for sure. What's on top? The devil. I knew we were going to get a devil here. I almost said it. Well, why is that important? Well, while I was shuffling, I said liberation. What are we liberating ourselves from? Right? And I talked about how she the minor arcana empress. This card here, why is the 9 of Pentacles here? What are we liberating ourselves from? The devil. It's the perfect spot for it. It is the exact spot I thought it would land. I should have said something. I'd have looked so cool. There's so many times in these videos where I think something and I don't say it because I don't want to confuse people or bum people out or whatever. But yeah, the devil. We're liberating ourselves from whatever this is. Fears, things that have held you back. It's different for all of you. The boogeyman, right? It's kind of here. A lot of people, there's nothing scarier than success. And we subconsciously self-sabotage ourselves quite a bit. You know, one of my favorite things to study is human nature. And I used to see it all the time, even as a kid with my parents' friends who were the first people I people watched, right? Success is scary. I have seen in my life people become extremely successful and without even thinking about it, sabotaging it and fucking it all up just because it's scary. It's easy to fail. Okay, I'm just giving an extreme example here of why the devil is here and what this might represent. I think your ability to, you're pushing past, we'll say we had 2 strength cards here, which are red with this 5 of swords, which would be the self-sabotage. It says here you're pushing past that, provided you keep your heart chakra open. They always say, think of this as a vampire, okay? Not the devil, a vampire, Dracula, whatever. They always say that, you know, garlic, if you wear a cross around your neck or anything like that, he can't like come towards you or something like that. Yet, you know what kills the devil energy here in this particular frequency? The heart chakra. That's what kills it. That's absolutely what kills it. These energies here, this particular frequency works off of fear. It works off fear of this very thing. A fear of actually being the Empress. Oh my God, if I'm actually that kind of thing. So again, those energies are dissipating. They're being liberated. All right, so that we're moving away from it. We'll get more on that in a second. Center card, red with the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands. I love it. This is a confidence builder. We keep getting this for you, and I don't know why. I love repeating messages because they're important. The universe will repeat itself over and over again. Now, when I was a kid, my mother used to hate to repeat herself. She'd always say, if I have to repeat myself, you're going to go to your room, that kind of thing, right? Well, the universe doesn't mind too much repeating itself. But what it tends to do is it tends to get pissy when it does. The energy will get stronger and stronger and stronger. I call that the universe getting pissy, or the energy getting pissy. It actually gets kind of staticky. Either way, whatever this is, okay? You've dreamt about yourself in a position of power in some way, either in a love relationship or just in your life. It's about to manifest. It is absolutely about to manifest, and this card is a fucking warning. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of success. And again, like I said, I've seen it. People on the subconscious level. You might say, Steve, I would never be afraid of success. Man, I would welcome it. I have been waiting for it, right? But you would be surprised on a subconscious level. Little things add up. Little tiny things. If you've got that little bit of frequency of devil energy, this particular one that's working against you. Okay, so be careful about that. Either way, this energy kind of cancels that out. What's red with the devil? I don't know. Yeah, Six of Wands. It cancels it out. It's victory. You're getting victory over it under this energy. But the key here, okay, all these wonderful things I'm saying aside, okay, you will not get victory over this if that Knight of Swords that was crossing that second strength card, that was red with that second strength card here for this Eight of Cups, can't get through. If the messages can't get through. How do the messages get through? You got to relax, okay? You got to chill out. You got to not be short-sighted. You got to try to take the long view on things. If something bad happens, don't let it tear you down. It's not all, this isn't one of those useless readings of all the good stuff coming towards you. I'm telling you all the good stuff, yes, but I'm also mentioning the bad stuff. Because if you're blind to the bad stuff, you don't really benefit from all the good stuff coming towards you. All right, you need both. Balance is required. You need to be a light worker and a dark worker at the same fucking time. Otherwise, you get blindsided, or you become one of those people who's all Pollyanna and shit like that. And life always takes a shit on them in the end, right? They just laugh it off. They just like, well, it happened for a reason, like that. Yeah, but they never really get to the core of what the reason was, so it keeps happening. That said, take the long view on things. If something bad happens, which it might, we all have a shitty day along the way, right? Sorry about the rhyme. But if something bad happens, try to look at it from a few different angles. Try to say, well, at least this happened, or try to figure out why the day went shitty. That too is taking the long view. The short view is often what your runners do, which is just shut something down because it hurts their head to think about. It's what conspiracy people do, who are, they just shut it down as nonsense because the science is too hard to look at, right? Too much math for me. That's probably just bullshit. That's it. Fine. That's all this. And this energy dominates societal energies. I will tell you that. It's everywhere. It's annoying to someone like me. That's why I'm in part the hermit. I try to stay away from people as much as humanly possible. Most people, not you guys. I'm out here for you guys. But in public, I don't do a lot of public. I really don't. I prefer just kind of hang in my own thing and go out when I need to and deal with people, because this is getting worse. But for you guys, you could rise above all this. This is great. Something here, I'm going to pull on this before we go. I want to pull on this Ten of Cups. Okay, and this little Page of Cups. And this is about to become a reality. That's our second Ace of Swords in this reading. All right, this is something you dreamed. All right, something you manifested. I don't think you know you manifested it. All right, but whatever it is, it puts you in a position of power. And it cancels out this devil energy. Like I said, it's all angel energy here. And I called this Temperance. And the card I pulled that's crossing it is Temperance. I mean, come on. It's not a Vegas card trick here. All right, let's take these cards. We'll put them right here next to the Empress. All right. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Ten of Cups. It pretty much is a Ten of Pentacles with the cards that are under it. What's going on here with this Ten of Cups? Tell me about this manifest thing. All right. We'll just do a regular clarifier on it. A crossing card and 2 cards on top, right? Let's go. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Let's go here. What is this? Why am I reading it? And don't fucking cross it with the Ten of Cups. Oh, the fickle old gal universe. I swear to God, I know it's going to do that. I know it's it's not. But I'll tell you, this card flipped out. Okay? It's a tower. It flipped out in reverse. So the tower in reverse, it's crossed by Temperance. I don't think you know you did this. This is a tower in reverse. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, Temperance crossing it. It's all angel energy. It's like a gift in some way. It really is. And underneath it is the 5 cups. It's a gift that makes, this is why it raises your confidence. It takes you out of the doldrums, if you will. And it raises your confidence. Yes, it gives you some control. You manifested this. I know you did. I already showed you the Sword of Truth, which is under here, right there. And there's Archangel Michael, the holder of said sword. Now this is interesting. This is why the Tower reversed came out. It just flipped out, and there it is. I'm going to put it right there. The Tower reversed has a lot of different meanings in tarot and all that kind of stuff. But in this case, the way this is reflecting, it's sort of an accidental tower. In a sense of, it's sort of like, it's just an example, your child burned down your house, kind of a thing. You decided to leave your kid home for 5 minutes to go to the store, and the child burned down the house. It's an incidental sort of thing. It means that, you're causing great change by something you dreamt or did a while back that you probably didn't realize you dreamt or did. Why is the Tower reversed? The 9 of Pentacles. It's right there. It takes us right back. The very card I'm pulling on is the card that was crossing 9 Pentacles. I get 9 Pentacles from another deck. Yeah, you did. This is all you're doing. You have manifested this, whether you realize you did or not, and it's beautiful energy. Please do. I can't say what specifically you dreamt of. I don't fucking know. There's a lot of people watching, but I can't pull a bad card here. I got the Queen of Pentacles, the next card out. I got the Empress as the next card out. This is one of the finest energies of the Empress, and then the Empress comes out. So again, I got no bad news here except for this. The 5 of Swords. Again, some message to make all this happen, the universe trying to give it to you. It's like a delivery person is at the door. They're knocking and knocking and knocking. But you're inside watching TV with noise-canceling headphones on, and you have no idea. Your back's to the door, so you can't even see them. It's a little like that for a good number of you. Not all of you, but a good number. For the rest of you, this message is coming in. It's some sort of truth. You find something out. I don't know. It's a hidden energy. It's a dream that you dreamt. It's a dream. It came from a dream. It could have been a childhood daydream. For a good number of you, I think this goes back to childhood, and that's what the Page of Cups is telling me. Okay? So don't think about a dream you had last week, right? You're out there 32 years old or 40 years old. Or, no. I'm talking about 8-year-old you, 9, 10, 11, something like that. This is something that's taken a while to show up, all right? You inadvertently lit a wick a long time ago, and now the house is burning down. And it leads to this, 9 Pentacles, liberation. It puts you in this energy right here, which is extremely attractive, extremely liberating. It's everything that this is. I got double 9 Pentacles here. If this were my poker hand, I'd take your car, your house, all of it. It would all be coming with me. All right? It's a terrific hand. It's nice. It really is. So that's what I got for you. All right? If you're here for a reason. This can be future influence. And I'm going to say it. And I say this often, and it pisses people off. I know. Because nobody calls you on your shit, I guess. I don't know. But if you're out there going... You're watching this reading going, this fucking guy, he's fucking full of shit, man. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to be the Empress. Yeah, he said this before, blah, blah, blah. If you got that kind of attitude, Every single one of you. I will tell you, I've been doing this stupid energy reading shit since I was a little kid, and I don't like it, but it served me well. It's gotten me through life. It helps me pick right roads to go down and stuff like that. I will tell you, if that's your attitude, what I just acted out, every single one of you is here for a reason. All right? All you're doing with that attitude is this right here, and you won't get the message. You're right, self-fulfilling prophecy. You're self-sabotaging. Why wouldn't you want to at least have some faith that this hidden energy is around you? In fact, that's all that's required, right? It's leap of faith. Why is the high priestess here? Tell me more about the high priestess. Leap of faith. F-A-I-T-H. Very important energy here, right? A nice graciousness of soul, right? That kind of thing. Yeah, it's all there. So whatever, this is the energy. It can be future influence. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, but this is incredible. You want this energy. And again, if things feel like they're going slow and it's a slog, nothing's happening, that's okay. That's often what happens in a time of great change, just before change. The day before your life changes is just like any other day. Well, I could say that, or I could say the second before your life changes is just like any other second. And then it changes. All right? That's your reading. Keep that in mind always. Things can turn on a dime. It's short-sighted to think they won't. And that's where most people go wrong. Right? All right. There you go. Most of the billionaires in the world, super successful people, multi-millionaires, billionaires, lost it all at some point. They failed. They failed at many little businesses they tried. Fail. It dead up to their eyeballs. Oh my God, I'm about to live behind a 7-Eleven in a box. And then they got another idea. I'll try it one more time. Bam. Right? Because they were being directed. Right? We're all being directed. And then at some point they started listening. That's all. You know. Again, you can't be short-sighted. Don't self-sabotage this energy. That's your reading. Again, it's a thank you reading. So I'll say it. Thank you. If you're giving me a nickel for anything I do around here, I do my best. I rip my soul out for you guys to try to give you these readings and these energy readings. And I'll tell you, I enjoy every second of it because it's actually very interesting. It's a very difficult soulmate cycle, but it's very interesting. And I could tell from a reading like this where I pull on you and the readings where I pull on you guys in the extendeds where I normally do it at the beginning, I could tell I've got quite an interesting following here. There's no doubt about it. I've got some pretty powerful people that come to this channel. I mean energetically powerful. I don't mean business powerful or whatever. So you definitely, and that, you'll notice the channel doesn't grow very fast. We've been sitting at 108K for a couple of months now. You know, it doesn't grow fast. This channel attracts a certain person, a certain energy. It's my soul tribe, really. We all got a soul connection if you're here, if you've been here for a long time. Everybody knows that. You stick around because you feel that. There's something different here. It's grown about as much as it's going to grow. We'll trickle from here, I imagine, right? Because pretty much found everybody, vacuumed them up, unless a new crowd comes in at some point. But it's pretty much just us from here. But I like that because it allows readings like this to happen, where I can pinpoint at least as much as I can in a general reading for you guys. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Again, thank you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.